welcome back to my channel. If you're back, if you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you. My name is Shayna and I discuss all things vegan on this channel. So I'm very excited because today I'm doing something different again. My last video was an experiment and this one is also an experiment. So I'm doing a reaction video. Some of you may know Miley Cyrus was a vegan. And she recently went on the Joe Rogan experience and announced that she is no longer vegan. So she gave some interesting reasons why apparently. I haven't seen the video, so this is my first time watching it. And we're going to go through this together. So get ready for this roller coaster.
Right on my brain, and I have to take all the things omega. Was vegan for a very long time, and I've had to introduce fish and omegas into my life because my brain wasn't functioning properly. And
don't tell that to the vegans; they'll come for you.
They're gonna come for me, but that's okay. I'm used to people coming for me, and it's gonna be that I come out.
Celery.
No, listen. If I give homes. I have 22 animals on my farm in Nashville. I've got 22 in my house in Calabasas. Like, I'm doing what I need to do for the animals. Okay. But when it...
Okay, so quick question. What exactly does having that many animals have anything to do with being vegan? Because the last time I checked, most of the crazy cat ladies are not vegan. Most of the ladies who got 50 cats in their house and 12 litter boxes are not vegan usually, right? So... it's a false comparison that she's drawing here to say, oh, I'm doing my part for the animals because I have this many animals in my care. That's That don't get you off scot-free, ma'am.
Comes to my brain, you're not vegan.
No.
You can't be vegan and living this kind of, and being this quick. But sure you can. Some people can. I cannot because it was really giving, I was having a lot of...
What did it do for your brain?
I feel that I'm much...
slowed you down?
Now I'm so much sharper than I was. And I think that I was, at one point, pretty malnutrition. Like, I remember going to...
What? This girl just said I was malnutrition. Okay, we know that she meant malnourished. Fine. But this is a normal, like, thing now where people who are ex-vegan or influencers who are ex-vegan and make a video and a big announcement about it say that they feel sharper. They had one egg and they suddenly feel sharper. Now, really? Did you really? Because what were you eating on this vegan diet that you felt so sluggish and so bad? Because I've been doing it for 6 entire years and I feel completely fine. So let's keep watching.
Glastonbury, and that was a show that I loved. I loved my performance, but I was running on empty. Like, I was on...
But
I was on empty.
Can I ask you, were you doing a vegan diet, like, meticulous?
The strictest you've ever known.
But were you doing intelligently? Like, were you
all my
supplementing the right way?
I do all my protein drinks.
Great question on his part. I would like to say that because one thing about Joe Rogan is that he likes to talk about vegans and not in a positive way. So I like that he kind of was on... he was in a neutral position in that question when he asked her, were you doing it intelligently? He's not just bashing veganism. So thank you, Joe. Appreciate you.
I've watched every bodybuilder's YouTube about how they still
you can't pay attention to those
train.
guys.
That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, I'm like,
those
all I
guys
eat is celery, and like, why am I fat?
Let's stop right there because just because you're taking supplements and protein drinks does not mean that you're eating a healthy, balanced vegan diet. You can take all the supplements in the world and take protein shakes, but you can still not be getting what you need calorie-wise, definitely. So for her to just say, oh, I was taking my supplements and I was taking my protein, that's irrelevant to the question. He asked if you were doing veganism intelligently. And I would like to add that if you go vegan, like she went vegan because she cared about the animals, she cared about the planet. She made multiple public statements about why she was vegan and why she was so proud to be. But she's giving me health vegan vibes. Like, she's giving me the energy that she went vegan for health reasons. And those are the vegans who normally don't last very long. But I digress.
That's like fucking huge.
Those
Like
vegan bodybuilder guys, they're almost all on steroids.
it's I'm not on
fake.
steroids.
Well, and they're different bodies too. Some people, I have good friends that are vegan, and they're fine on it. My friend John Joseph, he's been vegan for like 30 years.
That's
he's
why
fine
I think
on
Nate
it.
Diaz, I was stoked, was a
Yes.
vegetarian.
He's not-
vegetarian.
no, he
at
eats
one
fish.
point, or a pescatarian.
He
That
eats fish.
seems
They eat
what I
eggs,
like
they
to
eat
do.
fish. Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
There's a lot of people that function really well with that, but some people everybody's different. We all have different ancestors, and our ancestors come from different parts of the world. And I don't know.
So the omegas argument that she keeps making is interesting, and a lot of people fall into this trap. I have to get my omegas. I have to get my omegas. But what people fail to remember is that you get omegas from the fish that got their omegas from the algae that they eat. Same with B12. A lot of people get their B12 from the meat that they eat, and the meat comes from the cows who ate the grass and the dirt and wherever the B12 came from. So that's not an argument to just go and eat meat again. Most of the food that you're getting, meat, dairy, egg products, are fortified. The milk that you're getting is fortified with calcium. That is not natural calcium. They are putting the same supplements in that milk that I literally can take in pill form and get the same exact result. So just because you can get omegas from fish does not mean that you should do that when there are other more friendly and more environmentally and animal friendly alternatives. I can take a B12 supplement, so therefore I can't argue that I need to get my B12 from meat because I can just take a supplement. And y'all don't know that, but they be giving them cows and chickens and them pigs some B12, okay? You think all they eating is grass all day? No, baby girl.
If the blood type thing is accurate, but some people really believe that.
So this is another thing that I like about seeing the brain is I try to eat from my brain type and not my blood type necessarily. My brain type. So my brain type, I really need breaks on my brain because I did not have that where in my new song it says I can't bite the devil on my tongue. That was like a real.
All right, that from what I've gathered seems to be that's where we're gonna stop. Breaks on your brain. I've heard the blood type argument. So I've heard people say I eat based on my blood type. Although there is no empirical evidence to back up the claim that there is a specific diet for you based on your blood type. At the end of the day, we're all humans and we can all eat the same thing. It doesn't really matter where your great grandma came from. We all pretty much can eat the same thing with some outliers. But eat based on your brain type? And she said it with a straight face, so I don't want to make a mockery of what she said because I actually believe that she is being honest, which is quite scary, to be frank. But there's no such thing as eating based on a brain type. She mentioned in this interview, because I had to watch the beginning of the interview to get to this part right here, to find where the vegan part of the interview came in. She mentioned that when she was a young child, a few years old, her dad had her on the back of his motorcycle, went under a tree. He ducked, she didn't. She banged her head on the tree. Ever since, she's been jacked up in some ways. So why is it that she's saying she can't be vegan because of her brain type? Maybe the brain issues are something deeper that you possibly would want to get checked out. I'm not a professional, but to say I eat based on my blood type, based on my race, based on my gender, based on what my mom and daddy got, I eat based on, no. You eat what a human being needs, the general recommended daily doses of certain vitamins, minerals, protein, things of that nature, fiber. That's what you need as a human being. It's kind of sad, honestly, because this happens a lot. A lot of famous and influential people are vegan and they leave the lifestyle, which that's your prerogative. But for the weak-willed or for the people who are easily influenced, this really makes a difference to them. And in some people's mind, it's Miley Cyrus said, being vegan impacts your brain function. So that means we can't do it, y'all. Come on, we gotta go. Reality is people look up to celebrities and we admire them in many ways, and we kind of want to emulate the things that they do. So it's not far-fetched to think that people might change their eating habits or be afraid of adopting a vegan lifestyle because of something that she said. So it does make me sad. It's disheartening for sure to see yet another fallen soldier, but we're gonna keep rocking, we're gonna keep rolling on this vegan side. Hopefully she finds her way back. She had been vegan for about 5 or 6 years, which I've been vegan for 6 years, and I feel excellent. But if you've made it this long with me, thank you so much for watching. You are loyal, you really are, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.